the power of the feeling. That's what I want to talk about today. There's something we have within us. It's a clear-minded state we get into. And we get into that state when we drop out of our constant thinking patterns that we have. Constant thinking that runs on in our head. When we kind of escape all of that, we get into this state of clear-mindedness. And I want to talk about it because today I was experiencing it. And this state is incredibly powerful. As when we're in this state, we receive guidance. And that guidance is called our wisdom. This guidance, it gives you subtle words of guidance. That's what it is. That thing we call our wisdom, it gives us subtle guides and telling us what to do. So it's different than our thoughts. Thoughts are very confusing. Thoughts, you can argue with your thoughts. But when you receive wisdom, when you're in this clear-minded state, you just know. There's a difference there. It's a difference between just knowing and thinking, hey, that was so simple. The thing I noticed when you're in that state of clear-mindedness and a solution comes to you, immediately you'd go, damn, that was so simple. Because when we always, as humans, we complicate things. And when we're in this clear-minded state, we get solutions to our life. And these solutions are always so simple. We just go, dang, like, it was real, that's all that there was. It's like a constant, it's like a quick click that clicks into you. For me personally, I noticed that the best solutions I ever got in my life about anything I was facing was actually when I'd be the most calm. For example, there was a day I was trying to figure something out, and man, I was putting so much energy into my head trying to get this to work. And then my friend gave me a call. He said, let's go out, let's go hang out. I said, okay. We went, we hung out, we talked, we had some fun, we grabbed food. And then I drove back home. And on that drive home, I felt very calm. I kind of dropped out of my constant thinking that I was doing, trying to figure what I was going through, trying to figure it out. Kind of fell out of it. I had a little bit of a shift after hanging out with my friend. A bit more of a better mood, you could say. And drove back home. Right there, I saw a quick solution. And it was so simple. It just took a second. It just came into my head. And that's when I really realized that I was doing so much thinking up here and wasting my mental energy. But the best solution came for me when I was clear-minded. And that's because that clear-minded state that we're talking about right now, that wisdom, that will give you the best solutions compared to anything we can constantly contemplate in our mind every single day, trying to make something happen. There's a saying that we don't need to make life happen. Let life happen and we'll just flow through it. The most powerful weapon a human can wield is a clear mind. Because in a clear mind, we create.